in the Japanese Grand Prix here. We have 5 cars competing. 4 people have already gotten destroyed in a 9-car field. So far, DeBurrito21 fan is leading. Keaton, what are your thoughts?
Followed by Extra Blitz in second, Fidel Fabian third, Michael Gaston in fourth, and everybody's fan favorite, what's his name? $6 Phillip. I'm looking forward to this. I'm really thinking the battle's going to be for second on back. That Jake guy's just always been quick here. He's one of the fastest, if not the fastest person I know here. He's just been untouched this race with he's been almost untouched this race. The only person that's been able to touch him is Fidel Fabian and his sister Racing Point. They kind of got caught out there at the very end and kind of double stacked, and that allowed AlphaTauri and Michael Mangaluzzo to take on second.
Well, considering I didn't know that was even happening until about an hour ago, this has been an extraordinary evening, I should say.
Yeah, we both wrecked out earlier on in the race. Actually, my wreck is what caused this safety car. But we got permission from the league on it to say, yeah, you can commentate it. So I decided to go do it and run with it.
I have been sitting in the party for 45 minutes doing absolutely nothing but laughing at bullshit. So,
yes,
I was wrecked out on lap 3.
I really do think, though, one of the guys we'll have to watch this entire time is my boy $6 Phillip. He's not been quick all race long.
I think he's got a chance here to get a podium. I think that there's going to be a wreck here that's going to be so fundamentally stupid, and he won't be a part of it, that he'll just kind of sweep in there and get third.
Yes, sir. But maybe he's already trying to pass the Mercedes. But on a more serious note, we really have to take a look from second to about fourth there. Sorry, $6, you haven't been making the cut. You've had little no pace all race, but maybe you could get lucky. But our guy, Michael Mangaluzzo, as we have heard, safety car will be in this lap. 3-car sprint as they almost stack up as the leader slows them down.
I'm just going to follow second place.
You might want to follow first place for the first little bit. Maybe someone amount of quick charge here. As they're coming out of the final chicane, and he is gunning it on the start. Here they go, looking back at second, side by side. $6 already wrecked it. Side by side down the front. Can't go down, make the pass. Already he can. Mike Mangaluzzo keeps third. No, he may not. Yes, he does.
There's a Racing Point 1-2 right now in front of the field.
Very true, and these 2 cars were the class of the field that last run. That number, me and the McLaren, I would like to think I'm quick. Just couldn't do anything with them. So I think this is going to be their finishing order for the first 2 Racing Points. Third is still to be up for debate between Michael Mangaluzzo and Michael Gaston. Mercedes on AlphaTauri. Who is going to win it for the 3rd place spot?
This is going to be a hell of a battle, I think. Mercedes diving in there. I don't really know the names of these drivers, but not able to get anywhere closer to the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, the bad part about this circuit is there's only really 2 good overtaking opportunities, and it's the bus stop chicane at the end of the lap and the hairpin as they go through the famous spoon corner to go on a long, long backstretch heading towards 130R.
I just switched to $6. He's just vibing right now.
He is indeed. Only has half a front wing, but we got to get back up to the battle because there is 3 cars under a second of each other. Michael Mangaluzzo has closed back in just slightly on the Racing Point as we have a new fastest lap on the safety car in lap. Very intriguing.
What?
Here they come.
All right.
Very surprising there, but Jake's always been quick here, as he is indeed gapping. But if we look at the battle for second, Michael Mangaluzzo is closing back in on Fidel Fabian.
He seemed to be a little bit closer before the S's here, but let's see if he can pick up the pace afterward.
As $6 has come to the pits, he'll be relevant most likely for the rest of this race.
He may get left.
Oh, he may have gotten a little bit sideways, Fidel Fabian there. May allow Michael Mangaluzzo to come and try to catch back up.
I do apologize. I was watching the Ferrari take a pit stop there, but I am back at the front.
Keeping. Oh, Michael Mangaluzzo out the corner.
Oh my!
Tries to get too much. Just spins it out. Throwing away his shot at a podium. So bad for him.
That is disappointing.
Hate to see it. Hate to see it to the guy. He was really going for it there. He was really closing in as well. But he may just have to settle for a fourth. Will Michael Gaston be able to capitalize? No, he will not. He's on mediums for some reason, while everybody else is on soft.
He's also fallen behind the racing points. They have seemed to have pulled away from the Mercedes, and it looks like they have a 1-2 locked up if they do not fuck themselves.
Yes, watch your language. This is about to go on something, as DRS is enabled. So bad for our guy Mike Mangaluzzo there. He was going for it. Can't fault him for doing that. He's a racer, and racers want to win. But as we go back and look up at Jake Scarborough, as he just makes his way elegantly through the S's, he's just setting on a blistering pace once again.
He's just been untouchable for most of this race. The racing points have been on point, as I should say.
You sure can. After that early contact, early on trauma for both the McLaren of me and the racing point of Jake Scarborough, Fidel Fabian has been class of the field. But we all knew Jake was going to be tough to beat going into this. Fidel kind of surprised me just a bit, as he is indeed still keeping pace, not closing, not losing, just doing a very good job, as Gaston seems to be ready to complete the podium here.
It was a solid day for Gaston. He might not have been the fastest car out there. He may be on mediums right now, but it doesn't matter. He seemed to have been able to survive this carnage. Props to him.
Yes, sir, as they go through the famous 130R for one final time, coming hard onto the brakes for the bus stop chicane. It is negotiated just right by Jake and Fidel. Here they come across the finish line. Jake Scarborough wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Fidel comes through, completing a Racing Point 1-2. And Mercedes, the lone Mercedes, and Michael Gaston will take third. Michael Mangaluzzo must be heartbroken as he slams the wall. I don't blame him. He must be upset. But he will come across a fourth, and we will come look
$6.
at our guy as $6, better known as... Oh, what's his name again?
I don't remember. I did not know who this person was before an hour ago.
Just kidding. He's a great racer as he dips it in the grass again. $6 doing a great job here, trying to bring it home. Getting him a 5th place finish after everyone else dies. About almost a minute behind already.
I guess it doesn't really matter how far behind you are in the race. You managed to survive longer than both me and Keenan, so you know what? You had a better race than us. Props.
I wouldn't call it better race, just a better finish, as he comes through the bus stop chicane.
He gets a time penalty for cutting the track.
Oh. That's $6. As that will be it for the stream.
Performance.
As our podium, Jake Scarborough takes the win, followed by Fidel Fabian completing the Racing Point 1-2, followed by Michael Gaston, an All-American top 3, with All-Americans besides one. This is Keenan Kimmer for Dominic Bettini. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching.
I gotta.
Same.